Pressing the magazine catch releases the detachable box magazine from the lower receiver. 10 rounds of irrefutable opinions are then loaded into the magazine. It is then inserted into the magazine well and secured by the magazine catch. Pulling the charging handle retracts the bolt carrier group. As it moves back, the mainspring housed within the receiver is compressed. Releasing the charging handle allows the bolt carrier group to move forward. As it travels forward, the bolt strips the top cartridge and guides it into the chamber. As the bolt enters the barrel extension, the cam pin rides along the cam track, forcing the bolt to rotate and lock with the barrel. Simultaneously, an extractor grips the rim of the cartridge case. The barrel and the bolt are now mechanically coupled. With the safety selector in the fire position, the trigger is now free to move. Pulling the trigger presses on the transfer bar. The transfer bar then lifts the sear, forcing it upwards and out of engagement with the firing pin extension. The firing pin extension then moves forward under spring pressure, striking the primer, sending 700 grains of copper-plated diplomacy down the barrel. Unlike most semi-automatic rifles, the Barrett uses a short recoil operation. Upon firing, the barrel and bolt carrier recoil backwards together to allow the pressure to be safe before opening. A lever mounted on the bolt carrier is tripped by a shoulder in the lower receiver. This extends a rod out of the bolt carrier, which then presses on the barrel extension phase, unlocking and separating the bolt carrier from the barrel. The barrel is brought to a stop by the barrel buffer and returned to its original position using the barrel springs. A bolt latch engages with the bolt latch strip to keep the bolt at its extended position. The ejector inside the bolt pivots the spent cartridge on the extractor and expels it through the extraction port. As the bolt carrier recoils to the rear, a cocking lever rides the transfer bar back and down, causing it to disconnect from the trigger. The transfer bar is now held in this position by the disconnector until the pressure from the trigger is released. The other end of the cocking lever protrudes into the bolt carrier and into the firing pin extension. As it pivots, it cocks the firing pin extension by compressing the firing pin extension springs. The firing pin extensions catch the sear once more. Releasing the trigger allows the transfer bar to regain control of the sear, enabling the next shot. A large muzzle brake redirects expanding gases to the side and rear, significantly reducing felt recoil, despite firing the 50 BMG. And speaking of the devil, the 50 BMG is specifically designed to translate 20,000 joules of taxpayer frustration into a language everybody understands. It comes with multiple variants like the armor-piercing incendiary, and armor-piercing incendiary tracer, because sometimes you need to pierce the target, set it on fire, and record the footage all at the same time. The Barrett M82 can also be fitted with a suppressor, an accessory the ATF fears more than the rifle itself and makes the shot about as quiet as a plane crash. The large Picatinny Rail also allows the mounting of complex optical systems, depending on the mission and budget. Every time the trigger is pulled, 20,000 joules is unleashed, yet through a beautiful choreography, the rifle chambers the next round without dislocating a shoulder or exploding. This is the genius design of the Barrett M82.